they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. They'll drop this down to Achan. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and goal, it's tugged up by Loa. Look, Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're heading in reverse after that sack. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. On a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and early momentum with that field goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Williams to throw. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears in position to attempt a field goal. So Ben Johnson makes the call. He's leaving his offense out there. Williams throwing on 4th. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got more once again. And in for the Chicago touchdown. opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Out of this shotgun, a gift to Achan. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Sanders all set to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
What is it? Vegas, Vegas! Yeah.
Williams on first down. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 36. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
What is it? Hold on! Vegas!
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Santos' kick is good, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. It's caught left side by Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
Washington. A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th.
He'll throw it. Waddle makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Back to throw, Tua. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Sanders all set to send it away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 3. Let's do it, Dunze again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air yet again, Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Odunze touchdown! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
Now after
for
tying this
Chicago.
game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. It's a big strike to Hill. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, T.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Work it.
Williams from the gun. That's more of a catch out left. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. This still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The 42-yard line.
What is it? Yeah.
Money with Swift out of the gun. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What is it?
Working from the gun, Williams. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that means 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The full left side finds Burden. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. It's taken in by Washington. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Completed over the middle. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Give him 3 on that game. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down, Miami.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw. Complete right side to Washington. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Two and out from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To number 10, Tyreek Hill. A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So now, after the penalty, it's first and 15.
44. Ready.
Here's Tua again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they could still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be second down.
A gain of 11 brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Power squid kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field